Hi foodie friends, Jessica here with Savory Experiments, and today we are making my famous meatball casserole. Why is it famous? Because it only takes 5 ingredients. It's the best meal to just shove in the oven when you've got soccer practice and a million other things going wrong, and no one ever complains when it is meatball casserole night. But before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss another one of our easy meals. I love this casserole because everything goes right into the pot. I don't have to cook the pasta ahead of time. The meatballs need to be thawed, but as long as I remember to take frozen meatballs out of the freezer the night before or even the morning of, they're usually pretty good to go. And from there, it's almost ready. Let's get started. First, I have coated my baking pan here with cooking spray just to make it for easier cleanup for me. You could also line it with aluminum foil if you want it to be even easier, or if you're planning on freezing this. The next thing I have is dry pasta. This is 1 pound. I'm using penne. So the one thing you want to do is make sure that you're using a high quality pasta that's pretty thick. Something with grooves in it is even better, because what's going to happen is it's going to absorb the water and the sauce we put into this pot. And if it's too thin, it'll get a little mushy. And everybody wants a nice al dente pasta, don't they? Go ahead and pour that in. That was easy, right? First step is done. The next step is sauce. You need 24 ounces of your favorite sauce. You can use just a basic pasta sauce, a marinara. You could use something a little spicier like a Fra Diavolo. And this is my trick here. So see how much sauce is left in there? We need 3 cups water added to this casserole. I'm gonna pour in about a half a cup of water here. Put the lid back on. Shake it like I'm Tom Cruise. And look, I've got all the rest of that pasta sauce out of the bottle, and now it's clean and ready to jump right on the sailing. Put the rest of the 3 cups of water into your pan, along with your meatballs. Some recipes use like 12 ounces of meatballs. Guys, my family loves meatballs. They'll probably eat more meatballs than they will pasta. So this was a 36 ounce bag of meatballs. You can use more or less meatballs. That one's not going to impact how much pasta sauce or water you need. So go ahead and move it all around so all the pasta gets covered with liquid and the meatballs are kind of down in the sauce. As they cook, they are going to flavor the sauce, and the sauce is going to flavor the meatballs. So while we're using frozen meatballs, they will have a semi-home cooked element to them, a little bit more fun. You could also use cooked sausage in this dish. Just make sure whatever meat or protein you're putting in there is already cooked before it goes on. Okay, next, get out your aluminum foil, big sheet, put it on, cover it tightly. The trick here is using steam, just like rice, to cook the pasta. So if the steam can come out, the pasta is not gonna cook correctly. If you do it like this, it will, and you'll have nice al dente pasta with a nice creamy sauce, perfectly seasoned meatballs. Throw this in the oven, 425 for about 35 minutes, and then we're gonna take it out to cheese it, which is my favorite part. Okay, foodie friends, I can hear it bubbling. It is talking to me. It has been 35 minutes, and this bad boy should be cooked. Woo. Lots of steam. It's a good thing. And it is, it's perfectly cooked. It's a little crunchy around the edges, kind of like lasagna, but I personally like that. Those are my favorite pieces. Okay, we have about 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. Again, shred your own. You can get the pre-shredded stuff, but it has an anti-caking agent in it. And if you want those beautiful cheese pull photos like your favorite Instagrammers, they shred their own. Those mess up cheese pulls. We're gonna sprinkle this evenly on top. You can use another kind of cheese if you prefer. Pop it back in the oven for just like 2 to 3 minutes. It's at a really high temp, so it's not gonna take long. You just need enough time for this cheese to melt, get nice and bubbly. Let it sit for about 5 minutes on the other end, just so you don't burn your mouth like I just did on that pasta, and you're good to go. Just like I said, 3 minutes, got this perfect cheesy casserole. The only thing left to do is to serve it up. So I would usually let it sit just so that nobody burns their mouth, but in the interest of time here, let's see what we got. We got cheese, that is what we got. We got cheese, we got steam. And this is why you should wait to eat it, because that oops, will burn your mouth. So all you need after this is maybe some crushed red pepper flakes, a little bit more Parmesan cheese, because I never say no to more cheese. And there you go, dinner is served. From my kitchen to yours, have a fabulous day.